Okay. So, we have to go to Sigurd's cradle. And depending on how many renegade interrupts we took to stop James from interrupting the possession of Dr. Ann Bryson, we get to narrow down how many systems we have to search for. So, while we can go to Lanal to scan for some war assets for our trouble, what we actually do is go here.
I found something.
Scan 2181 Desponia. So technically, you don't actually need to do any of the detective work in the previous episodes relating to Leviathan. We just wanted to.
Our trace of Leviathan.
Because doing the detective work is fun.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from the...
All of our searchings list here.
Heard how,
Let's see what the Leviathan really is.
pretty spooky stuff.
Never seen anything like it. Can't imagine what's waiting for us down there.
Bryson's team called it a Reaper killer. From what we've seen, it doesn't want to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Sure, but now what? Let's suppose it is a Reaper. Is that the kind of help we want?
Nobody says we have to. But if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
also
Let's hear
very
it.
deliberately
It's
doing.
nothing but ocean. I show a
It's a
concentration
little
of
weird.
structures floating on the surface, but the
I'm
probe's giving us a
trying to
signal
figure
below
what the hell
that.
it-
Way below.
Underwater.
Yeah, he actually
Looks that way.
wasn't interested.
Shuttle
at all.
should
Like,
still
he
be
was
able to
trying
reach
figure
it.
out what the hell was. Wasn't really interested. But at the same time,
That's possible.
Kodiak is spec to nearly 1,000 atmospheres. I've never
did
actually
they?
tested
Nah, he
Guess
wasn't.
we're gonna find out.
He's super set.
Status. Some kind of pulse hit us. Systems are shutting down. Back.
Okay. Sorry for all the coughing. It's just
A little banged up, but I'm good.
Out the shuttle, Cortez.
give me my ammo, James.
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored. Copy that. We'll look around.
The M55 Argus. Fine.
Plus
Don't
the
really
ships,
care.
Makeshift shelters. We're not the first ones.
Shepard, it's one of the artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here. Any idea how old these are?
To get bones that clean. Real old.
Okay. Survey data. Alright then. Some more star charts. Day pad. Jeez, this place is filthy, but kind of terrifying. Well, it has to be terrifying. We're at the heart of the...
Looks like a damaged Atlas.
And we're at level 60.
And it's not flying Cerberus colors.
Nice looking machine. Bet it's a wreck.
We are at maximum level.
Not recognizing any of those ships. They're ancient.
Yeah, tech armor is power recharge duration if you took the proper evolutions and are wearing either this armor or the weaker.
Protect the shuttle.
Oh crap. Oh jeez.
Cortez.
Get up, James. You're not supposed to be the one that gets. All right. And the shuttle.
Almost there, Commander.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Cortez. What happened to almost there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got completely sidetracked by that harvester out of nowhere.
Give us some cover fire.
Okay. Yeah, this is actually the first story DLC mission where Cortez is taking part in the fighting. So the fact he's pouring covering fire, like, we kind of broke the continuity of that because we played the Citadel DLC already, so we already know that he's, Jeez, Cortez, we know you make it. We know you can. We know you're a fire buddy. We know you're a fire buddy. Why you want to date anyway? It's so lame. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. I'm coming over you. Coming over you. Oh boy. I wish it didn't stop running the second I wish it didn't stop running the second. The second. Okay, cool.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse
Did you equip the high velocity barrel on that Avenger, Private?
The Normandy pick us up.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Technology enough to scare a Reaper and control people's minds, they pretty much have to. Anyway, Reaper.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find her. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
Diving mech.
It's a Triton model. Military grade, deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Alright, I'm gonna trust you, Cortez.
Let's get started.
Wait a second. Are we seriously saying you're gonna...
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I suppose we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started.
The guy
Look out for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in. Another power cell for you, Commander.
Here they come! Get another power cell
Cobra missile launcher for people who are playing on the harder difficulties. Thank you. Alright. So we've got to have 3 of these, roughly, as you can tell.
Got another cell here. Cargo doors are opening, Commander. That neck is all yours. It should still have weapons capability.
Oh, I'm going in. All in.
We could use the help.
All in. Unfortunately, you don't get the Cerberus Mech trophy for doing this. Yeah. Don't hit your squad mates. Alright. Alright, I hope you guys are taking cover. Oh no, I miss a mod. Miss a mod.
Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
I'll get in the water, just give me a second. Oh! The third and final pistol ultralight material, cool. Yeah! Don't want to miss that. Alright. It would be really terrible game design if I literally could not get into the water. I forgot you could melee this thing. Alright. Cortez,
Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a system check.
one final checkup before I go into the deep below.
About this plan.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as you can make it.
Let's go.
Shepard.
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Yeah, your love interests, if you have a locked-in love interest, they'll have some, not much, but some unique dialogue for what you're going to do.
Here goes.
Oh boy.
Commencing time.
It is a shame.
2, 1.
Looks good so far.
Man, this is... I don't care if you take me into space or you put me on our planet. You put me in this tiny little suit underwater and say I have to walk around as everything gets darker and darker. And it's a loading screen. Jeez. I would be scared of my wits. I would be terrified out of my mind. Why is he going there? Okay, so... the train. Let's get characters right. Oh, okay, so yeah. That makes a lot... That makes a lot of sense. It's kind of weird, but that's...
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up.
Yeah.
Systems have come online. Life support operation.
Oh,
Scanner
boy.
indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down.
Oh boy. No jumping when you're underwater. But at least you get to light your way.
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Yeah, that would also scare the crap out of me.
Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
This is one of the most unique gameplay sequences in any Mass Effect title, and the fact that the team put this in at all for DLC, even though relatively speaking it's a pretty short segment, is...
Reading the probe.
I have to tip my hat to them. The presentation is incredible. Oh god, the light. Somehow, throughout all this darkness, this light
Can't see anything just yet.
would scare me way more. Also, you sound like you're actually underwater. That's excellent sound mixing. Excellent.
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
One more flare for the record. Underwater flares are hilarious, though. We're about to find out. Because it looks like it's coming to us. So I kinda... I don't have a problem with the character. So, you're certainly shaped like a Reaper.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Dan. What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers.
So we need to talk to the Leviathan like this, because otherwise you're just talking to a static image in-game, in-engine, the entire time, which is unfortunate, but you're basically just having a conversation now, so we need to make it dynamic, and this is a really cool way to have that conversation.
You are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
So here's the big deal. Here's the really huge big deal. Leviathan was the first piece of story-related DLC released after... Well, the second piece of DLC. The Extended Cut was the first one, but that was more of a patch. This is straight up trying to expand upon the themes only touched upon by the ending of the original Mass Effect 3, in order to explain the purpose of the Catalyst and why the Reapers do what they do. This is effectively meant to be a replacement for what was originally going to be the Dark Energy Theory, explaining the origins of and motivations of the Reapers. So, let's just start with this.
How did the intelligence defeat?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
So basically, these are the creators of the original Reapers. Their motivations largely came from their precursors, like the Protheans. Unlike the Protheans, though, who basically were just acting like space Rome across the Milky Way, the Reapers were more like super Batarians for the most part, except they didn't do a lot of slavery. It was just... It's very... They were sincere about their attempt to... They wanted to be worshipped as gods by the lesser species in the Milky Way. The Leviathans have a good reason to view themselves as apex predators, as the apex of organic life in their time, and even to this day, realistically speaking, because look at them. They're seemingly immortal. This is one of the Leviathans from the original Harvest, so he survived, and is as old as Harbinger, who's surely older in this cycle, frankly. So... The problem here, though, is that this was released after the fact. All of this. None of this truthfully... This is why we had to wait until after Thessia, because you mix this reveal after what we learned about Thessia, and the story feels like it's continuing from a plot point we discovered in the third act of the game. But if you do this DLC before Thessia, you can do it as early as Priority the Citadel 2. Then we're just sitting on all this information and lore when we could have used it ages ago, and it means nothing.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
So this is also why the Human Reaper in Mass Effect 2 didn't make any sense. There's only supposed to be one Reaper to represent each cycle, because that's how much it will take to actually straight up make a Reaper. So that also means there shouldn't... The only reason there should be that many Reapers is if this goes back so long ago that there's no real point in counting how many actual years the first Reaper was created. But that's not.
What's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the last relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
Your entire philosophy is that no one can actually use the Crucible, but we're actually in the middle of using it.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all.
Alright. I don't know. What? No way. Shepard. It's horrifying. Alright, so there's a total of 3 of you left.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power.
Okay.
They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
And I mean... Okay. So, unfortunately, that was mostly answers to questions that weren't really in need of answering. It's cool we got to see the Reaper creators and all that, but as a recent story DLC, Leviathan is not... It's a cool adventure, but no, we lost that ship. Harvest him, now. Oh, no, you won't. Assuming control. Yeah.
Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound!
See how you like it, Reaper. Make a. Yeah, you were.
Shepard! Goddess! He's freezing.
Oh yeah. Literally all of my issues with deep sea diving roll into one cutscene.
Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Alright.
Don't ever do that again.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good.
And yes, if he romanced Cortez as a male shepherd, he would say the same thing to Zara.
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Anne. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. But we proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war, just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team.
Huh. Oh.
We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Anne.
Will we handle
Thanks
this
for all
long?
your help.
Oh my god.
Shepherd up.
Alright. Nice to hear from you, Anne. Under Pressure Trophy. Cool.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
For us in universe, yes. But for Bioware as a writing team, absolutely not. Non-council races, Leviathan. We get the Dominate power to use, because obviously, Dominate is a good bonus power in the right conditions, but we can't just recruit Morinth or expect anyone of moral fiber on Shepard's crew in this game to actually know how to use that power. So to get it, big boost, 400 points, the Leviathan and Throma team. A mixed species of special operations soldiers have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan artifacts behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls to Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, if given time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. Team's major limiting factors are the small number of artifacts and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon for fear Reapers might develop a countermeasure. Alright. And join the Alliance, Dr. Ann Bryson. Survived her ordeal and retains most of her mental faculties. If you take 2 Renegade interrupts, then James will not be able to help her. Then she will not be able to join as a war asset. Alright, we got too much time in our hands, so we're going to do an N7 mission to pad out the runtime.
Commander?
And that's really what you should be doing with those N7 missions. I know it's tempting to play them all one after the other back to back, but in cases like this, we just need a little bit more content. That's what they're perfect for. Yeah! Ultra material is saving the day. Plus, all of these weapons to level 5 is great. That's what I really want for my Shepherd. That's good.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at a joint Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the radiation workaround.
Captain Riley?
Commander, it's an honor.
Look, it's an N7 human soldier you can play as in the multiplayer.
Reactor systems have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working.
Since they're all fun characters.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain. Good work, Coslow.
I'll take it from here.
Alright.
Radiation proximity.
Oh, what? Why?
Radiation proximity warning, Commander. Avoid
Okay.
losses.
Alright.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
Okay. I went
Ready
the
your team to
wrong
hit
way.
reactor 2, Captain.
Alright. Spare parts or money. Alright, let's see here. The right.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Okay.
Good luck, Captain.
Something's not right here.
Yeah, I feel like we're being watched.
Just stay sharp, people.
All right. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be as annoying as the puzzle we had to do in the Overlord DLC, which is why I. All right then. But yeah, this mission's a bit more involved than the others.
Rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Yay!
Clearing. Console now accessible.
So this is probably where Nio.
Rods.
This is probably where Nio got the idea of venting fuel rod of poison, venom,
Power is restored. System ready.
more money.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Defensive
That's
positions.
fine.
Enemy inbound.
We're ready.
Oh, you know what? I don't mind more Overlord battle music. Overlord, sorry. Oh my god.
Riley.
That's right.
One casualty, but we're clear here. Warning. Coolant leaks detected.
I forgot that with the N7 Hurricane, even if you have an uneven magazine upgrade, you won't be able to automatically reload your...
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
You will not be able to automatically load your SMG's ammunition in time, specifically. But you know what? Let's go with the... You know what? Let's use the suppressor. Just because it's been a while since I've actually used the suppressor.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
No problem. I got you, Riley. But yeah, the Leviathan DLC has... It's a neat concept, but it doesn't actually help us with the war effort at all. And since it was released after the extended cut, it's just another way for BioWare to try to do a patch job on their issues people have at the ending.
Lock and load.
Oh, no you don't. Alright. Hey. Okay. I'm guessing James is trying to penetrate the cover, but... How do you guys just get these barrier things to spawn behind me? That cranial head trauma mod is putting in the work. Oh, above me. Oh, out of ammo. Great. Where are you firing, James? Where are you firing, James? Oh, God.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not
I'm sending help.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
James, be the... Caden, you're a better tank than James is. Go.
Caden, bring him home.
Absolutely.
So for this multiplayer map, the gimmick here is that you can insta-kill people if you trap them inside the reactor.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Caden?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Okay, we're done here. We just need to take care of this.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Now, the reason you should have to choose between sending one of your squad mates to help Captain Riley or not is because the good captain's life literally depends on it. You don't send anyone, she dies. What's up, Kane? You did your job well, just like on Vermeer.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Man, her armor is nuts.
Thank Major Olenko.
Just doing my job.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
Shepard, have you been paying attention to these multiplayer maps? The Reapers will always be back. That's what I'm saying. They're a multiplayer team to fight, to defend the position.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
And just as well, this is the end of this episode. That's the Leviathan DLC. Nothing much to really say. Some more Crucible assets. Advanced Starship fuel. That's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Chances of success are even. Alright. Even enough for me.